Why does salt become the most magical enchanting material? In a blade forging competition, a divine weapon enchanted with salt carbon infiltration can easily slice through various steel plates without causing any damage to the blade's edge. Its amazing ability to maintain uniform temperature control also makes it the top choice for experts to show off their skills. Now there's another incredible contestant who has dazzled the audience with salt quenching, and all of this stems from the outrageous forging materials prepared by the show's producers, Tent Stakes. In this competition, the show's producers require the contestants to forge a machete suitable for camping and mountain clearing using these materials. The competition time is 3 hours. The countdown begins. Although the show's producers haven't specified the forging techniques, when faced with such fragmented steel, the best approach is the canister Damascus forging technique. So after receiving the steel, contestant True places it into a canister. Then according to the size of the canister, he cuts the steel stakes into small sections and puts them inside. Next he pours steel powder to fill in any extra gaps. Finally he seals the canister and places it into a furnace for forging. Kelly also skillfully completes the loading of the canister. She has practiced this technique hundreds of times, so her operations are extremely smooth and fluid. Will doesn't choose to load the canister directly. Instead, he first coats the inner wall of the canister with an isolation fluid. He plans to remove the canister later to obtain the highest quality steel billet. Although this technique carries the risk of failure if not done carefully, if successful, the strength of the blade billet will be greatly enhanced. Compared to the other contestants, Nick seems a bit struggling because he has never actually practiced the canister Damascus technique before, so during the loading process, he is very cautious following every step, according to videos he learned online. After loading, he also places it in the furnace for heating. An hour passes. True is the first to heat the steel billet to a red-hot state and starts forging it on the machine. During the process, he must ensure that the temperature of the billet doesn't drop to prevent cracks from forming, and the final forging result is excellent. Kelly follows closely behind, forging and fusing the billet on the machine. However, due to her excessive pursuit of speed, she accidentally burns her hand. Helplessly, she has to bandage her wound first, and then continue forging and stretching the billet. Will's canister has also fused perfectly, but he encounters trouble during the canister removal process. Because the steel billet has fused too tightly, it takes him half an hour to still not succeed in removing it. Eventually, the high-carbon steel inside cracks under the hammering before he finally manages to pull off the outer shell. Nick's progress is exceptionally smooth. His steel billet has fused perfectly. To ensure there are no issues, he even cuts a corner to inspect it. After confirming everything is fine, he starts confidently elongating the steel billet. In the final hour, the contestants have all reached the stage of forging the blade shape. Nick is the fastest, being the first to complete the shaping. Before quenching, he sprinkles a large amount of salt on the blade billet to control the quenching temperature. As expected, the final result of the blade billet is outstanding, with no issues at all. Will follows closely behind and completes the quenching of the blade billet. At this point, he's still relieved that everything has gone smoothly, unaware that problems have already arisen with the blade billet.